Sorry, but I'll be moving in with him. He lives in a high-rise condo.
Sucks to be you. Wouldn't it be cooler if you just gracefully walked away from this? Wait, this is the place you're moving into?
What? Do you know the owner or something? What?
Keiichi Sato here. So, my girlfriend. We've been together for 3 years. Says she wants to talk.
Sorry, but I'll be moving in with him. He lives in a high-rise condo.
That's so out of nowhere. Tough break, dude. She picked me for a good reason, though. Look, she chose me because I've got prospects. Big company job means security, something she wasn't getting with you. Wait, this guy? Wouldn't it be cooler if you just gracefully walked away from this?
I'm gonna live a fun, exciting life with him from now on.
All right, if that's how it is. 3 months later.
Mr. Keiichi, I'm pleased to report that the operations are processing as planned. We have successfully occupied 80% of the available units.
Thanks. This project is crucial. It'll shape the company's future.
We have about an hour before the 3 p.m. viewing. Would you be interested in seeing the rooftop garden in the meantime?
Good idea. Let's go. Wait, this is the place you're moving into?
What? Do you know the owner or something?
Huh?
What? Keiichi? You're the owner of this tower?
Aren't you the CEO of Tokimeki Realty? Yep, the Grand East Tokimeki is one of our company's projects. I see. Actually, we were thinking of checking out one of the units today, so...
We do have you on the schedule. Let me show you around.
I've got something else I need to do. Can I leave the tour to you?
Of course. This residence offers an exceptional view and benefits from abundant natural illumination. Wow, what a view!
Seriously? You never thought to tell me he's the freaking CEO of Tokimeki Realty?
I didn't know. He's always lived such a modest life.
Wait, hold up. The price of this place, it's way over our budget.
What? But you said it was fine. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
What kind of people live in this building?
Mostly CEOs and finance execs. Lots of company presidents, too.
Well, if it isn't Tachibana, what brings you here? President Takagi. I was actually just checking out a unit today. So, you're thinking about moving in too? Sweet place, right? Makes sense with Keiichi running the show. No, I'm just interested in this condo. They said there's an open viewing today, so I'm here for that. I see. Well, actually, I live here myself. What? President Takagi? You also live here? Funny. Just yesterday, I was having dinner with Keiichi and he was talking about you. About me? Yeah, something about how you've gotten real close with his ex.
What?
It's troubling to see one of our sales managers showing such poor judgment. At our company, we care about character as much as business. I'm sorry, sir. Not trying to butt into your personal life, but this next big deal, I'm counting on you. Of course, I'll make up for this through my work. A few days later. Did you hear? Tachibana's moving into Mr. Takagi's building. And that woman, apparently she's the ex-wife of the CEO of Tokimeki Realty. How did everyone find out so quick? Wait, could it have been? Guess what? That client Tachibana was working with just bailed on the new project, like totally last minute. He's also been getting flack for sloppy proposals lately. I'm sorry, but about the proposal you submitted the other day, we've decided to reassess it. What? Why? There's been some internal discussions. We're actually comparing it with another company's offer now. Damn it, that's the third one.
What's wrong?
There are rumors going around about us at work, and all these cancellations, are they really just coincidence?
Oh, I'm sorry. I kinda let it slip the other day about us moving into the tower.
You what?
It just sorta came out.
You shouldn't be mixing work and personal life, especially since I just got promoted to department head.
You're right. I'm sorry.
If people keep talking, it's gonna get hard for you to stick around the office too. Just be careful, okay? My performance reviews are slipping. If this keeps up, I'm in trouble.
Even if I quit, I've still got a comfy life waiting in the tower. As long as we have his income, I should be fine.
The next day, that rival company stuff you were going on about, you meant Tokimeki, yeah? I've closed tons of deals and earned a solid rep around here. Results are everything in this industry. I've gotta turn things around. Tachibana, how's that big account coming along? I'm currently reviewing the proposal materials. I've heard you've been struggling to close deals lately. To get back on track, I'm developing a new sales strategy as we speak. You used to be our star in sales. What happened? Is your personal life getting in the way of your work? That's not it, sir. I've got my own thoughts about you and Keiichi, but for now, just focus on the job. I know you've got what it takes. I want a thorough analysis. What's wrong with our pitch? Why we're losing contracts? I need you to land the next big one. I'll make it happen, I promise. Keeping tabs on competitors is basic business. So, how are things between your company and Tokimeki Realty? Just for market research purposes, of course. I see, that's good to know. So, Tokimeki's weakness is their management system, huh? Guess we'll have to beef up ours then.
Hey, Tachibana. Just wanted to check if you could go over these documents.
Sure. By the way, Shimada, do you know much about Tokimeki Realty?
Tokimeki Realty? They're that fast-growing company, right? Their CEO Sato is young, but already making waves in the industry.
Got it. Shimada, I need a favor. Starting tomorrow, can you look into Tokimeki Realty's properties?
Look into them?
Yeah, I want details. How they manage their buildings, how satisfied their tenants are, as much as you can find.
Understood, but just to be clear, this is all part of a market research initiative, right?
Of course. We've got a responsibility to offer better services after all. If we understand Tokimeki's strengths and weaknesses, it could give us the edge we need to improve our offerings and meet our clients' needs.
That makes sense. If we don't highlight what makes us different, we'll get left behind.
The areas where they fall short, that's exactly where we can shine. It's a constructive approach, one that could raise the bar for the whole industry. Meanwhile, at Tokimeki Realty,
Keiichi, we've been getting a lot more detailed questions from our partners lately.
Really? Like what?
Mostly about our management system and tenant support. What's odd is that multiple partners are asking almost the exact same questions.
They might be doing a side-by-side comparison with other companies, possibly using our service quality as a key metric.
It could definitely affect our next negotiation.
Well, that's a natural move from a sales standpoint. Still, let's take this as an opportunity to reevaluate our relationships and improve wherever we can.
Understood.
As the date of a critical business negotiation approaches, both Tokimeki Realty and Ukiuki Realty are invited to the same meeting. 1 month later. Today, we'd like to hear from both companies regarding your condo management services. Our client is looking for a more stable management system and methods to improve resident satisfaction. We're fully equipped to meet those needs. However, we need to discuss some recent concerns about your management, specifically regarding tenant relations. You're right, there are a few areas to work on. We've already begun strengthening our customer support and aim to offer quicker responses moving forward. I see. There's merit in both proposals. Our goal isn't just to win this deal, it's to remain the best long-term option for our clients. Fair enough, a long-term perspective is crucial. However, that same long-term view is exactly why I want to raise this concern. Our research into Tokimeki Realty shows they typically become less responsive to maintenance requests after managing properties for 5 years. I would like to draw your attention to the following. Properties under Tokimeki management demonstrate a 17% increase in maintenance response delays following the initial 5-year period when compared to industry benchmarks. This is particularly evident in their handling of aging infrastructure systems. That analysis. Despite your promotion of 24-hour service, your emergency response times during nighttime hours fall significantly below industry standards. Our company has a dedicated team in place to ensure consistent service quality at all hours. Tenant feedback shows high initial satisfaction, but long-term residents report declining service quality. This suggests a potential issue for maintaining client relationships. That's a very data-driven point you're making. We're fully aware of those challenges. That's why we're actively working on long-term service improvements as we speak. I appreciate both of your points. It's clear you both take great pride in what your company has to offer.
Excuse me, I've brought the results of our latest market analysis relevant to this deal. We already have evidence of the stable management system you're looking for. Our properties have an average tenancy length about 20% higher than the regional average.
Hold on. We've conducted similar customer satisfaction research as well, and…
Is that data really up to date?
Pardon me, but your figures don't quite align with the current stats.
I cross-checked with the latest market data myself. Those numbers seem to be from last year.
That can't be.
Tachibana, I'm sorry, but there's a major error in the materials we submitted.
Shimada, not now.
Let him speak. Shimada, what's going on? Well, during my research, I realized that most of the issues we reported regarding Tokimeki Realty properties were either already resolved or simply inaccurate.
Thank you. Fact-checking is crucial in these discussions. Here's our most recent resident survey. Complaints about facility malfunctions have dropped by 92% compared to the previous year. Tachibana, I'm disappointed to hear those claims were based on outdated data, but honestly, this just highlights how far we've come. It's proof that we've not only faced our challenges, but have grown beyond them.
I see.
I had a feeling something like this would happen.
What do you mean?
Given the importance of this deal, if it's okay, I would like to have a word. The truth is, I've been living in Grand East Tokimeki for the past 2 years, and I've personally experienced their service.
President Takagi, you're a resident?
Just recently, I had a water heater problem late at night. It was quite the hassle, but Tokimeki Realty's 24-hour support system was absolutely outstanding.
We're glad we could help.
It wasn't just the speed of the response. It was 2 a.m., and yet a certified technician arrived within 30 minutes, with a smile and a professional attitude.
You're saying they responded that quickly?
Even more impressive, after the repair, the technician suspected it might be a structural issue. The very next morning, they conducted a full inspection of the building's water heating system. Then, as a preventative measure, they proactively upgraded the heaters in every unit to prevent future problems.
Wow, their service really goes above and beyond.
I couldn't let a misunderstanding caused by our flawed report go unchecked. As a customer, I can tell you, this level of service is beyond what even our company could provide. And honestly, I wouldn't feel good winning this deal under false pretenses.
If I may, I'd like to add a few points. At Tokimeki Realty, we've implemented a private management model. That means we don't just react to problems. We use data analysis to identify potential risks and resolve them before they become issues. This chart shows the change in emergency service calls over the past 2 years. Since we introduced the system, those calls have dropped by 76%. Why? Because the problems are handled before they happen. We also conduct monthly tenant satisfaction surveys. Here are the most recent results.
In addition, we've implemented an AI-powered predictive maintenance system. It can detect signs of equipment failure, like a water heater, up to 2 weeks in advance, allowing us to replace it before it ever breaks. That's revolutionary! Actually, Mr. Takagi's water heater was one of the units our system flagged as a risk of failure. Under normal circumstances, it would have been replaced ahead of time, but unfortunately, there was a delay in the arrival of the parts. Still, thanks to our 24-hour response team in the system, that gives us real-time insight into each resident's unit, we were able to act immediately when the issue occurred late at night.
I see. That makes sense. You know, I've also been struggling with allergies lately. My hay fever's been acting up.
Yes, we regularly monitor and adjust room environments. To better support sudden allergy flare-ups, we've introduced periodic indoor allergen level checks and specialized allergen-reducing cleaning services.
And finally, this is the part we're most proud of. Tokimeki Realty views its buildings as communities, not just living spaces. We host regular events, run programs in shared areas, and have developed an app that enables residents to connect with each other. This approach helps create a vibrant, enjoyable lifestyle, even for people living alone. As a result, our lease renewal rate is roughly 35% higher than the industry average.
We truly hope that as competitors striving to provide the best service, we can engage in a fair and healthy competition, grounded in accurate information. I found that presentation to be excellent. Tokimeki Realty offers impressive services, has a solid philosophy, and maintains commendable transparency. Since property management often deals with things that aren't immediately visible, the concrete data and real-world examples you provided really put our minds at ease. Thank you. Our mission isn't just to manage buildings, it's to support people's lives. We've officially decided to continue our contract with Tokimeki Realty. And so, the deal was sealed. And Tokimeki Realty continued to thrive, never forgetting the people they served. As for the duo from Ukiuki Realty,
I'm getting a little concerned about your recent performance. I'm not seeing the same attention to detail you used to have. I know personal issues might be affecting you, but it's not ideal when that spills over into your work. Right now, it seems like you're losing perspective. The outcome of this deal was no surprise. I want to see a clear improvement plan from you before next month's sales strategy meeting.
understood. I can't do this anymore. Let's break up.
What? You're kidding, right? I was counting on your income.
I can barely afford this apartment now, let alone a high-rise condo.
No way. But I already quit my job.
Forget luxury condos. She's having a hard time just keeping her life together these days. Nagisa, thank you for always being there for me.
I'm just doing what anyone would. You're beautiful. I wish we could stay like this forever.
Yeah, me too. Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.
Still just doing grocery shopping, Keiichi? And people like you should be in the spotlight, not working behind the scenes.
In that case, I'll stop supplying the vegetables. Oh, wait, please.
Huh?
My name is Keiichi Sato. Today I came to Ukiuki Restaurant with Noah Sakurai, the head chef of Kirameki Restaurant, to talk business. How are the vegetables from the farmer I introduced last time?
They were amazing. The balance of sweetness and acidity in the tomatoes was perfect. The customers loved them too.
That's great to hear. Mr. Tanaka, the farmer, will be thrilled.
Well, if it isn't Keiji. Long time no see.
Mai? This is Mai Mizukawa. We were dating about a year ago.
Still just doing grocery shopping, Keiji? I'm in charge of PR now, getting the restaurant's name out there. It's way more valuable to be front and center than working behind the scenes like you. And who's this with you?
This is Noah Sakurai, head chef at Kirameki Restaurant. Noah, this is Mai Mizukawa, someone I used to know.
Nice to meet you. I'm Noah Sakurai. I'm Mai Mizukawa, head of PR and marketing here at Uki Uki. I also work as a food critic.
Sounds like you've climbed pretty far.
That man at the table is the CEO of Ezaki Food Consulting. He's a big name in the industry. Oh, don't tell me you've never heard of him.
I've heard the name. I work as a food ingredient sommelier. I specialize in selecting only the best produce.
A food sommelier, huh? But it's the chefs who are the real stars, right? Keiichi's skills go way beyond a typical sommelier. The produce he selects is truly special. But in the end, his ingredients aren't flashy. What we need are eye-catching, media-worthy dishes. Something that'll blow up on social media.
Sure, how it looks matters, but what really makes food great is the quality of the ingredients.
Where does he get that confidence from? If you picked flashier ingredients, they'd stand out more in my magazine column.
In that case, I'll stop supplying the vegetables.
What?
Wait, Mr. Sato, you're not serious, are you?
I'm completely serious. I can't provide our heartfelt produce to anyone who judges its worth by appearance and buzz alone, ignoring the passion of the farmers behind it. I'll give you a week. Please find another supplier by then. Shall we go, Noah?
Yes.
Mr. Fujiwara, thank you for everything. If you ever change your mind, don't hesitate to reach out.
Wait, hold on.
Ms. Mai, Mr. Sato isn't just a food buyer. He's the one who carefully selects and supplies the top quality ingredients that form the backbone of our restaurant's dishes. He works with many Michelin-starred restaurants and is highly trusted by top chefs in the industry. You may not have known since you were just assigned here, but that kind of disrespectful attitude is unacceptable.
I do understand the value of ingredients. But in today's restaurant business, media exposure is everything. And no matter how good something tastes, it's pointless if it doesn't get shared on social media.
The ingredients Mr. Sato chooses are the soul of my cuisine. Without his eye, more than half the value of our dishes would be lost. Sorry to interrupt, but I couldn't help overhearing.
Mr. Izaki,
Mr. Sato's expertise is well known in the industry. We often use his selections as a benchmark.
he has a truly outstanding network of top-notch producers.
We'd really be in trouble without Mr. Sato.
Then how about Mr. Izaki's company? I'm sure they can provide visually appealing ingredients too.
That's certainly an option, but
can anything really match the quality of Mr. Sato's ingredients? We'd be honored if you'd consider trying our products. We focus on curating selections aligned with the latest trends. Eventually, the Cookie Restaurant decided to source their vegetables from Mr. Izaki's company, and the issue was peacefully resolved. Maybe I was a little too firm the other day, but honestly, I don't want to offer ingredients to people who don't truly value them.
I totally get how you feel. As a chef, I believe in bringing out the best in every ingredient. Your vegetables are what make my dishes truly shine.
Thanks. I want to work with chefs like you, people who truly understand and respect what the ingredients are all about.
Honestly, meeting you changed how I see cooking. Now I focus more on bringing out the soul of each ingredient, not just how pretty the plate looks.
That means a lot. Your dishes have heart. It really makes people happy.
That makes all the hard work worth it. Would you come with me to visit a new farm we started working with on our next day off?
Of course. I'd love to.
Thank you. I'm really looking forward to it.
A few days later,
Thanks for coming again, Mr. Sato. Thanks to you, we've really expanded our distribution. It's been a huge help.
no, thank you for growing such amazing produce. I brought Noah with me today. She's been using your veggies at a restaurant too.
It's great to meet you. Thank you for the incredible produce. Our customers absolutely love it.
That's an honor to hear. Let me give you a special tour of the farm today. These vegetables are like my own kids. I talk to them every day and raise them in the best possible environment.
That love really shows in the flavor.
People with a true eye for quality can always sense the producer's passion.
That's you, Keiji. You always honor the farmer's passion. I want to create dishes that does justice to that.
1 week later. I can't make my usual quality dishes with these vegetables. They look nice, but there's no depth in the flavor.
They're from Mr. Izaki's company. But yeah, we've been getting complaints from our regulars saying it doesn't taste like it used to.
But look, I featured our innovative new dishes in my article. The photos turned out amazing too.
I don't care how good it looks in photos. If it doesn't taste good, it's pointless. Food is meant to be eaten, not just looked at.
Igarashi is so passionate about food, which is great, but still.
I guess we really do need to go back to using Mr. Sato's produce.
Things kept getting worse at Ukuki restaurant, and arguments with Chef Igarashi didn't stop until finally... I can't create culinary art with ingredients like these! Even the Michelin inspector said the vibrant flavor from before is gone.
Our star rating's in jeopardy. I've been calling Mr. Sato over and over, but...
Igarashi, couldn't you focus more on making the dishes look better? This could hurt my reputation as a critic, too.
You can't create truly great dishes without top quality ingredients. Why? You're too focused on how things look, and you're missing what really matters. Flavor. My, maybe it's time to shift from media strategy back to the core of what food is all about.
You'll never succeed with such outdated marketing ideas. Wait, I've got it. I'd like to propose something new.
What kind of idea?
Why not host a local ingredient festival? I can serve as head judge. We can help boost the local economy and attract media attention too.
That might actually be a good idea. We could probably even get steady sponsorship.
This might be our chance to really rethink what Ukuki Restaurant stands for. I just hope they finally understand how essential good ingredients really are. Meanwhile, Ms. Nagisa and Ms. Yui from Izaki Foods came to talk to me.
Thank you for meeting with us, Mr. Sato. We really appreciate your time.
Is everything all right?
Our company recently shifted toward a marketing-first strategy. Now we're picking ingredients more for their looks and story than for actual quality. It's all about how trendy or rare something looks on social media, not how it tastes or how good it actually is.
We're honestly struggling with it. At the upcoming food festival, Mr. Ezaki plans to push bold, buzzworthy ingredients again. But now that we're hearing the restaurant's reputation is slipping, we're worried we might be losing our ability to recognize truly good ingredients. We came to ask for your insight. We're hoping this festival might be a turning point for our company to rethink what really matters.
I get it. Good ingredients are more than just appearances. Maybe this festival is our shot at reminding people of that.
A food festival? Am I the head judge?
Yep, and apparently Izaki's one of the judges too. Mr. Igarashi actually reached out earlier. He's been quietly dining at Kirameki. Really noticed the quality of our ingredients.
Wait, really? I had no idea.
He said the festival's a huge public event. A perfect chance to show people what our food is really made of. Sounds like he's not too sold on Mai's whole approach either.
True. This could be a great way to show people the value of real ingredients. But still...
Mr. Sato, sorry to interrupt. I saw the flyer for the food festival this morning. We'd love to take part in the festival. We think it's the perfect opportunity to show people the real value of the vegetables you've always taught us to believe in.
That's a great idea, but I'm a little concerned about the judges.
We don't mind. We believe in what we're growing. We've followed your advice and poured our hearts into these crops. More than winning, we just want people to taste what we've grown. Please, give us your guidance.
You're right. It's not about winning. It's about showing people what real vegetables are. If that's where your heart is, it'll come through.
And we'll back you up with the best food we can make. With Keiichi by our side, I know we can get that message across.
Really? Thank you so much. The team will be thrilled to hear that.
1 month later.
Thank you all for coming to our local produce festival. Let's begin with a few words from our head judge, Ms. Mai Mizukawa.
It's an honor to host this festival celebrating the hidden gems of local produce. I hope today becomes a space where innovation and tradition come together in harmony.
All right, everyone ready to go?
You bet. We're ready to tell our story with pride.
The dishes are all set. We've used methods that bring out the best in every ingredient.
To keep things fair, judging will be anonymous. Booths will only show numbers, no names. So dishes will be judged purely on flavor and quality.
Anonymous? Huh.
Yes, it's a city policy to ensure an unbiased evaluation.
Understood.
This dish looks pretty plain, not exactly trendy.
True, it's not flashy, but the natural color of the ingredients is really lovely.
Whoa, this flavor's incredible. The sweetness and umami are perfectly balanced. Who grew this? It's got way more depth than you'd expect from how it looks.
What? This taste?
Something wrong, Mai?
No, just surprised. I didn't expect such depth of flavor. What cooking method did they use? Is there some secret technique behind this?
I wonder how we're doing.
Don't worry, the real value will shine through.
What we put into this will come through. Let's trust the process and wait. And now, it's time to announce the results.
Now for the results. Ms. Mizukawa, as head judge, please announce the winner.
The highest score goes to booth number 7. Congratulations.
We did it! Thank you, Keiichi, Noah!
Wait, that was Keiichi's?
Thank you, Mai. I appreciate your fair judgment.
I can't believe those were your vegetables.
True quality isn't about looks. Your taste buds recognize the real deal, that's all. What's so special about their produce anyway?
The authentic flavor and the passion of the farmers.
You can tell they care about more than looks. Their respect for what really matters shows in the ingredients.
I see.
True deliciousness isn't about trends or looks. It's about bringing out the soul of the ingredients. Keiichi taught me that it's my job as a chef to show that through my dishes.
Mai, not just anyone can pick the vegetables I choose. You have to understand the producer's passion and see the real value. Today's result proved that it's not just about media buzz.
We've realized that what truly matters is flavor that stays with you, not flashy presentation.
The judges were more moved by Keiichi's produce than the trendy picks you supported. That's the kind of value no market data can measure. No way!
Ms. Mizukawa, as head judge, could you tell us why you chose the winner? Especially since it was an anonymous tasting.
The judging was completely fair. The winning ingredients were truly excellent. My palate just naturally chose the real thing.
Will today's experience change your standards as a food critic?
Today was eye-opening. I want to focus more on authenticity in my reviews from now on. This is humiliating, but I can't deny how good it tasted.
A few months later,
Welcome back, Mr. Sato. Thanks to your produce, our dishes have their shine again. We can't thank you enough.
I'm really grateful you came back. Mr. Sato, I've rethought my approach too. I took my team's advice and shifted our focus to real quality. Would you join me in organizing a networking event with the producers?
I'd be happy to.
I need to visit the farms myself, train my eye to spot real quality.
We'd love to come too.
Let's start as soon as tomorrow.
Following repeated concerns about her attitude, Mai was reassigned from PR to frontline service staff. She's also paused her self-proclaimed food critic activities.
How did I end up doing this? I can't even handle something this basic.
Thank you again today, Keiichi. The restaurant's reputation keeps getting better thanks to you.
It's all because of your skills, Noah. I just help a little.
Your honesty and love for good food. I saw it all at the festival. That's when I realized I'm in love with you.
Noah, I'm lucky to have met someone like you, someone who really gets what good food is all about. Let's keep spreading the true value of good food together.
Yes!
Enjoyed the video?
And then smash that like button and subscribe.
Since I was the one who wrapped up those deals in the end, it's only fair to include those sales I made with you in my stats, right?
Wait a sec. If you do that, then Keiichi's stats will basically be 0, won't they?
It's totally fine. Don't worry about it.
What?
I'm Keiichi Sato. I work at Tokimeki Solar, where we deal with installing and servicing solar panels. Looks like the quarterly sales reports are due tomorrow, huh? I better hand mine in today, just in case they want me to fix anything later.
Oh, are you going to start working on your report as well, Keiichi?
Yeah, I've been swamped lately and haven't had enough time. But since we won't have any meetings today, I figured I'd knock it out now.
Cool. Same here.
That's Mirei Tsutsugo, chatting with me from the desk next to mine. She's the CEO's daughter.
Hey, you know how I've been tagging along to all those client meetings with you? Our bosses said it was for training purposes, and I've been learning from you. Anyway, since I was the one who wrapped up those deals in the end, it's only fair to include those sales I made with you in my stats, right?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Whoa, hold up, Mirei. If you take all the recognition for the deals you both worked on, Keiichi's stats will basically be 0, won't they? That's just not right. I mean, he's been your mentor through all of this.
Well, I already handed in the report, so yeah. And come on, he's been around longer than me. He'll be fine, right? Can you cut a newbie like me some slack?
Absolutely not. That's not how this works, and you know it.
Thanks for looking out, Jin. Really. But it's totally fine. Don't worry about it.
What? You're seriously fine with this?
Yep, no problem at all. I'll just mention to Kekeru, our department head, that the sales I handled with you are in your report, just to keep it all transparent.
Hold up. How can he be so calm when his sales are gonna be a big fat 0? But hey, it's working out perfectly for me, so I'm not complaining.
And that's how we submitted our sales reports for the quarter. But then, a week later, when we had our regular sales team meeting... Alright, let's kick things off with a rundown of our first quarter results. Our COO, Nagisa Osaka, is here to share the details. The floor is yours, Nagisa.
Thanks, Kakeru. Alright, so, the best performer this quarter, our MVP of the month, is... Keiichi Sato! Congrats, Keiichi!
Thank you so much. Great job, Keiichi. You totally nailed it, just as I thought.
Wait, what? Keiichi's the MVP of the month?
Judging by your reaction, you didn't see that one coming, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, when we went on those client meetings together, the sales were reported under my name. As far as I know, Keiichi's numbers were basically zero this month.
Besides his regular clients, Keiichi took on major corporate accounts that Nagisa asked him to manage personally. Those figures were counted in the final results, which is why he came out ahead.
Also, just so we're clear, a few members of the sales team, including Kakeru, the department head, have said that you've been counting deals where you just tagged along as if they were yours. So, we went back and made sure the actual person who closed the deal got the credit they deserve.
Hang on, so when Keiichi said he'd mention it to Kakeru, this is what he meant?
A lot of people were skeptical about how you were reporting your sales figures, so we dug a little deeper. I went to some client meetings with you for sales, so I shared my insights as well.
Seriously, why would you even do that? You guys told me I could count those sales as mine. So, you just pretended to be fine with it and then went behind my back to get my numbers cut?
No, that's not what happened. I wasn't just pretending to be fine or anything. Yeah, I mentioned I was fine with it, but I also checked with Kakeru and Nagisa about how they wanted to deal with the shared sales. Plus, we didn't actually cut your figures. Those sales were never really yours to start with, right?
And by the way, have you checked your actual sales performance? Here, take a look at this material.
What? I'm dead last?
Look, you didn't land any deals by yourself or run any client meetings. So honestly, this was pretty much bound to happen.
Plus, you were tagging along on sales trips with almost everyone else, not just Keiichi.
Come on! It's so unfair that Keiichi's getting those massive corporate accounts and direct assignments from you, Nagisa. Some of us are out here struggling to even find clients, and he's just getting handed everything?
The assignments and clients I pass to him aren't really the usual kind. They're rather specialized.
Specialized?
Yeah. Keiichi is certified as an electrician and a solar panel installer. When we're dealing with larger companies, he has the expertise that most of us are missing. That's why I've been asking him to oversee those accounts.
We've already discussed this with the rest of the team, and they're all fine with it. I'm pretty sure we even explained it to you, too.
Wait, everyone knew?
When I said Keiichi's numbers would be zero, I was only referring to the regular deals, not the special accounts from Nagisa. He was still meeting his usual targets, while working on those special accounts. So it makes total sense that he's the MVP this month. I even saw some of the project materials he was dealing with those big accounts. There's no way I could have handled that.
No way! I really thought if I just kept including other people's deals under my name, I could land the MVP spot.
Listen, Mirai, it's time to stop acting like the new person in the team. You need to start closing deals on your own. How long have you been on the sales team now? You do realize that you're the only one who still needs someone to go with you to client meetings, right?
Excuse me? Do you even know who you're talking to? I can close deals on my own, thank you very much. You'll see. I'm gonna crush it next quarter and land those deals all by myself.
Alright then. I'm looking forward to seeing the next quarterly report.
Whoa, Mirai just threw down a challenge to Nagisa. I really hope she knows what she's doing. And so, Mirai started going out and handle sales meetings with clients on her own, but it looks like things aren't going too great.
So, you're Mirai, correct? I'm really sorry, but based on what you've put forward, we won't be going ahead with a deal with your company.
Hold on, are you kidding me? Not again! I even gathered all the details on our latest solar panels. I made sure to put it all together nicely.
The thing is, what you've shown us doesn't really fit the quality we're after. Since solar panels are a major investment for us, we need to be cautious and see what other companies offer. So I'm going to have to ask you to leave for today.
Alright. Thanks for your time today. I really appreciate it. What kind of quality are they even searching for? I'm busting my butt trying to make these sales, and I haven't closed a single deal.
Meanwhile, as for me...
Hey Keiichi, that follow-up you did for Doki Doki Industries, they were really impressed. They really liked how you used your electrician skills to check things out and fix some issues on the spot. That made a great impression.
I try to make the most of my certifications whenever I get the opportunity. I'm glad I could help.
Hey, KG. I've got something new for you to work on. Can we talk for a bit?
Of course, what's up?
We have to set up solar panels at the new Waku Waku Electronics factory. It's a pretty big deal. I'll send you the specifics soon, but it's going to be a major installation.
Got it. I'll review the details and come up with a strong proposal that highlights the best types of panels and where to place them.
Perfect. Thanks. Also...
What's wrong?
I just want to say I'm really glad we have someone like you on the team. Keep up the fantastic work, okay? I'm counting on you.
Absolutely, Nagisa. I really appreciate it. Whoa, did she just give me a compliment face to face for the first time? She's a little awkward when she compliments, but that was actually pretty cute.
Ugh, are you serious? Kakeru and Nagisa just won't quit praising Keiji. Meanwhile, I can't even get clients to give me a chance, let alone make a sale. I'm really struggling here. Hey, Jin, do you think you could tag along with me on my next trip to see our client? I really want to improve my pitching skills. Maybe you could help me out a bit.
Tag along with you? Again? Honestly, I'm not really up for that. After what happened last month when you tried to take credit for Keiichi's sales, I'd rather not. Plus, didn't you make a big scene telling Nagisa you didn't need help anymore? So if you're asking me to come with you for sales, it kind of contradicts what you said to her, right?
Well, yeah, but...
I've got a client meeting in the conference room, so I'm gonna take off now. Let's both focus on getting a good update ready for the next quarterly sales report, okay?
Fine. If that's how it is, I won't ask for help again. Hey, Daddy, just hear me out for a minute.
Whoa, Mirai, why are you shouting like that?
I'm just... the sales team is totally unfair. Keiichi gets all the attention from Nagisa. It's totally rigged.
Ah, so that's what this is about. Nagisa isn't just giving Keiichi special treatment, you know. She and Kakeru really make sure everyone gets projects and tasks that fit their skills. This includes Jin and the rest of the sales team too.
Then why am I the only one who keeps facing rejection from clients when it comes to sales?
I know you've been finding it tough to close deals. I suppose there's not much we can do about it. I could put you in touch with a reliable contact of mine.
Seriously? Oh, you're the best, Daddy!
This client is really important, so you need to be extra mindful in your approach. Do you think you can handle it?
Totally. I'm definitely going to seal the deal with them.
Fast forward 3 months during the regular sales team meeting.
Once again, Keiichi, you're the MVP of the month. Congrats!
Thank you so much.
Man, Keiichi is on a whole different level. I'm trying to keep up in sales, but it's not easy. He is way ahead of the game.
You're doing a fantastic job too, Jin. Your sales are way higher than they were last quarter. It's nice to see you all encouraging one another and improving through the friendly competition.
Well, excuse me, but I just landed that massive contract with Kirameki Building Corporation. So I think it's safe to say I can manage sales by myself.
Whoa, really? That's amazing. So you actually landed the contract for that new shopping spot Kirameki Building Corp just built close to the station?
Yeah, honestly, I was surprised that someone managed to get a deal that huge.
You might not have racked up many contracts this quarter, but that one carried a lot of importance. Nice job, Mirai.
Ha! Told you I could do it. Now, maybe people will finally notice that I can handle sales just fine on my...
Sorry to interrupt. Oh, was I cutting in on something?
Oh, not at all, Anji. We were just wrapping things up in our sales team's meeting. And by the way, your daughter, Mirai, managed to get a huge contract this month.
Yep, I sealed the deal with that giant account you trusted me with, Daddy. I told you I could make it happen when it counts.
Oh, I see how it is. So that was one of his accounts that he directly handed off to you, huh?
So what? Keiichi gets his stuff from me all the time, Nagisa. I don't see why it's a problem that I got one for my daddy.
No one said it was a problem. If it results in actual sales, then I see that as a win.
I don't mean to spoil the mood, but our client has been reaching out with several complaints about the deal you handled with Kirameki Building Corp, Mirai.
Say what? No one from their side has a complaint to us in the sales team.
Since they're one of my longtime clients, they reached out to me directly with their concerns. I heard you were really highlighting the eco-friendly and budget-friendly benefits in your pitch, but it sounds like you might have exaggerated a bit. Now they're saying that what you pitched isn't matching their expectations at all. The performance isn't great and the solar system isn't what they thought they were getting.
No way!
I'd like you to handle the client's complaint since you were the one who handled the deal. But I'm not comfortable with you going by yourself. Can someone tag along with you?
What if Keiichi goes instead of me?
Wait, me?
Yeah, you've got those electrician and solar whatever licenses, right? You could totally troubleshoot on the spot. Plus, you're MVP again this quarter, so handling complaints should be easy for you.
They're called electrician license and certified solar panel installer, by the way. Honestly, if you're in our sales team trying to pitch solar panels, you should at least know the essential qualifications.
I'd be open to going with you if that's what you're after. But if you're counting on me to go instead of you, then no, I'm not doing it.
What? Why not?
There's a big difference between asking for help and just dumping your problems onto someone else and expecting them to clean it up. What you're doing is trying to dodge the consequences of your own mistakes and shove them onto me. You've got to take responsibility and handle it yourself.
Then fine. If you won't go, maybe someone else will.
Sure, and let me guess, after someone steps in to sort out your mess, you'll just swoop in and claim all the glory like you always do, right? I doubt anyone's gonna want to be a part of that.
Are you serious?
Oh, I see it clearly now. I'm finally realizing how you've been behaving in the sales team. Since it's my client, I'll join you, Mirai. We'll sort out the complaints together.
Sorry to put that on you, Angie, but thank you.
You know, your actions add up over time. And those actions are what can either build or break trust with your team.
I picked up some rumors about you, Mirai, but I didn't know you were causing this much trouble for the team. I'm honestly disappointed in you, and I owe everyone an apology too. I guess I've been too lenient with you. We'll have to seriously consider whether or not you'll stay in the sales team going forward.
Hang on. You're joking me, right? I finally got into this company, and now I might lose my job in sales?
I'm dead serious, and before we move on, don't you think you owe an apology to everyone here?
I'm really sorry, guys.
After that, Angie, the CEO, took it upon himself to deal with the situation and managed to fix all the client complaints. Mirai got moved to a desk job in the admin team, but she struggled there too and eventually quit. In the end, Angie took responsibility and stepped down from his position. Now, Mirai is working part-time jobs and struggling to get by.
Ugh, how did I end up going from the CEO's daughter to this?
That mindset is exactly what's wrong. You're not some privileged CEO's daughter anymore.
I can't believe this.
Meanwhile, at Tokimeki Solar, we welcomed a new leader. Nagisa became the new CEO. Nagisa, you really look out for each and every one of us. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty positive about where the company is going with you in control.
Aw, flattery won't really get you anywhere, you know. Well, if you're down to spend a little of your time with me, maybe we could go grab a bite or something. You know, like a date.
Wait, really? I'm in. Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.
It's a special treat I give to editors with outstanding sales.
In that case, I'll excuse myself. I don't want to intrude.
I'm afraid I'll have to end my contract with Tokimeki Publishing.
My name is Keiichi Sato. I'm an editor for the magazine Tokimeki Culture. Tonight's our company's year-end party at a traditional high-end restaurant. Rumor has it we'd be having crab. Huh? Where's my crab?
Keiichi, aren't you going to take a seat?
This man is Mr. Kaido, CEO of Tokimeki Publishing, the company behind our magazine. Well...
Ah, you mean the crab? There's not enough for everyone, you see.
Huh?
It's a special treat I give to editors with outstanding sales.
I see. Then I guess I'm not one of them. I thought they said it was for everyone. In that case, I'll excuse myself. I don't want to intrude.
Oh? Leaving already? Well, take care then.
Excuse me.
Ah, Miss Nagisa. This crab is absolutely top-notch.
Yes, that's why I'd like all of our guests to enjoy it. But I hear there are guests here who weren't served any.
What?
I'm not someone who can overlook exclusion or unfair treatment. And lately, I've also had concerns about how our contract has been handled. I'm afraid I'll have to end my contract with Tokimeki Publishing.
Wait, seriously?
Contract? With a mere restaurant proprietress? You must be joking.
Mr. Kaido, she's actually the author of a popular column in Tokimeki Culture.
A restaurant owner writing a hit column?
I do run this restaurant, but I also work under the alias Unagi, a manners expert.
What? You're the famous Unagi? I had no idea. My sincerest apologies.
Only a handful of people in the editorial team knew Unagi's true identity. It was top secret.
I appreciate your consideration.
Please, forgive my earlier rudeness. Your column and seminars are highly regarded here. We've always been grateful for your work.
However, about those contracts.
Oh no, your column is absolutely essential to us. In fact, we'd love to feature you in more of our magazines.
Moments ago, you called me just the hostess of a restaurant. But now that you know I'm Unagi, you've completely changed your tune.
I apologize. Well, since we're here, this is something I wanted to bring up with you too, Keiichi. We're planning to reduce next year's budget for Tokimeki Culture.
What? Why?
Your column is popular, Unagi, and you definitely have a loyal fan base. But, frankly speaking, that's the only big draw the magazine has right now. Other magazines are producing hits several times a year.
True, we don't have massive spikes, but ours is the only one that never runs in the red.
I understand your point, Keiichi. But across the board, magazine sales are declining. We expect that trend to continue next year, and we need to make tough calls to survive.
I'm a little worried about our manga magazine sale.
Don't worry, we've actually increased the budget for Tokimeki Manga.
What? Wait, really? That's great! We'll be able to approach some big-name artists now.
I'm counting on you.
So there are other magazines that are getting budget increases? I guess steady sales just aren't enough. I haven't done enough.
We also have high-end women's magazines and luxury lifestyle publications. I think you'd be a perfect fit for those kinds of features, Unagi. I'd really love for you to consider contributing to them.
The following week, I stopped by the restaurant for a meeting. Sorry about the other day.
No, but Kaido's only in his first year leading Tokimeki Publishing, right?
Yeah, since April, so not even a full year yet.
That might explain it.
Huh?
He seems to judge magazines only by sales.
I mean, sales are the easiest metric to understand, I guess. If I were better at pitching ideas, maybe I could convince him a little more. Our magazines never had a huge print run to begin with. So when it comes to sales talk, I always feel like I don't have a leg to stand on.
Oh, that's a shame.
Right? Exactly. Tokimeki Culture has a loyal reader base. We've got stable numbers. And we're the only magazine that explains Japanese culture in such a clear, respectful way. There's nothing else like it out there.
I was actually talking about you, not just the magazine.
Huh?
You care about the magazine, your readers, and the company. Not many people can juggle all that and still get the job done like you do. Sure, it's not flashy, but in an unstable industry like this, Kaido doesn't understand how tough it is to keep consistent sales month after month.
He's drawn to things that are easy to grasp and flashy. And to be fair, that's how he helped grow this company when he was an employee.
A love for flash, huh? Well, that's not always a bad thing. Then maybe it's time you made a bold move too, Keiichi.
A bold move?
Play by Kaido's rules and win.
So something flashy to boost sales? Not sure if that fits our magazine though.
I might have just the idea.
The mystery adequate coach finally revealing her face. It's a concept that only works because it's you, Unagi-san. Are you sure our magazine is the right place for something this important? We're honored, but wouldn't your fan site be more appropriate?
If I posted it on my site, only people who already follow me would see it. If I want to reach a wider audience, a magazine is still the way to go. So actually, I should be the one thanking you for taking this on.
What made you choose this timing though?
At first, I wore the mask because I didn't want to be recognized. Running a traditional restaurant, I didn't want any publicity to affect the guests. I never expected the etiquette stuff to blow up like it did.
That's true. These days, you're as popular as a celebrity.
Over time, it started to feel rude to keep hiding my face as a manners coach. So, my family and I decided my little sister will take over the restaurant.
Got it. Sounds like the timing worked out perfectly.
Exactly.
The rumor that Unagi-san's going to reveal her face is already all over the office. Everyone's excited.
I really love Tokimeki culture, you know? So, if I can help in any way, it makes me happy.
I'll promote it as much as I can and make sure it delivers results. The next day.
That feature about Unagi revealing her face? It's a big hit in-house.
Yes, after hearing some feedback, I've decided to take a bit of a risk.
A risk?
I'm thinking of putting Unagi without her mask on the next cover.
I'm not really on board with that.
Huh?
Maybe you're just riding Unagi's popularity, Keiichi. Wouldn't it be better to stick with our usual kimono-clad actresses?
But Unagi's popularity is skyrocketing right now.
Still, actresses who are used to being on magazine covers, they add more prestige to the magazine. A feature story should be more than enough for her.
Readers are used to seeing popular actresses on the cover. Honestly, they haven't really boosted sales. That's why I think we should try something bold, something only Tokimeki culture can do. If Unagi being on the cover improves sales, we could publish a manners book or a collection of her columns.
If you feel that strongly.
Thank you so much.
But like I said before, Tokimeki culture isn't bringing in big sales. Even if she's on the cover, we can't afford extra promo costs. You'll have to boost sales with what you've got.
Alright.
If that doesn't happen, if we go into the red, we'll consider shutting it down.
What? You're going to discontinue the magazine?
I need you to understand, we're under serious pressure. Honestly, I'd rather allocate the budget elsewhere.
Right, got it. I'll make sure we see results. After that, we did everything we could to promote it. And finally, the issue featuring Unagi on the cover was released.
Sato! Tokimeki culture is getting its first reprint ever!
A reprint?
I never thought I'd get to experience this while on the job.
I really had to make this one sell after what I said to Mr. Kaido. But I never imagined we'd get a reprint. This is all thanks to Nagisa.
We need to go thank her.
Yeah, I'm pitching our first Tokimeki culture MOOC book at the meeting later.
I'll start brainstorming ideas right away.
But then...
A reprint is great news, but since Tokimeki culture has a pretty small print run, it's only with this reprint that it's finally on par with our other magazines, don't you think?
Right, so I was thinking this would be a good chance to launch some projects to boost awareness of Tokimeki culture.
We can't do a MOOC book right now. The budget cuts still stand.
Seriously?
Maybe Tokimeki culture sold well, but other magazines underperformed this month. So overall, the company's still in the red. We can't spend on things we don't absolutely need.
Don't need? Come on.
Also, this issue only sold because of the headline event, Unagi revealing her face. People say that cultural figures' popularity never lasts. I don't see this trend continuing, so we need to reassess Tokimeki Culture's future.
Reassess? What does that mean?
Like I mentioned before, I'm thinking of shutting the magazine down.
What? But we haven't even been running in the red, and we finally got results. Besides, this magazine isn't all about Unagi. We've always been about making Japanese culture accessible to everyday readers, featuring local traditions and daily life in Japan. And we've got readers who genuinely care about those stories and send us feedback.
I get that you want to protect your magazine. You're an editor after all. But I'm the one running the company. I have to protect the business.
Still, it's not like our magazine is the only one dragging the company down, is it? I hate to point fingers at other teams, but I've heard Tokimeki Star, the idol magazine, has been in the red for months.
True, but it's got status in the industry. It helps maintain strong ties with people in the business. In media, networking is everything.
That evening, I told Nagisa about the meeting at work, and she suddenly invited me to a dinner party at her family's rote. Good evening!
Keiichi, thanks for letting me know about the reprint earlier. I was thrilled.
I was just calling about the reprint, but I'm sorry I ended up venting a bit after that rough meeting.
Anyone would be shaken after hearing talk of shutting the magazine down. So today, I've invited Mr. Kaido to the party too.
Oh? I didn't know that.
You'll find out what kind of party it is soon enough.
Excuse me. Thank you for inviting me tonight.
Welcome, Mr. Kaido.
Good to see you, sir.
Huh? Keiichi, you're here too?
Tonight, I've gathered some friends to celebrate the reprint. It's a casual gathering, so please relax and enjoy yourself.
Thank you. Huh? Wait, isn't that a living national treasure of kabuki over there? And over there, the tea master from that famous commercial. And even that legendary actor is here. What kind of party is this?
Everyone, I'd like to introduce someone. This is Keiichi Sato, the editor-in-chief of Tokimeki Culture.
Hello, nice to meet you all.
Oh my, such a wonderful magazine from someone so young. I really enjoy the series where you highlight Japanese traditions from all over.
Thank you so much.
And this is Mr. Kaido, the head of Tokimeki Publishing, which publishes the magazine.
You're the new CEO, right? I actually worked with Tokimeki Culture back when the previous president was in charge.
Oh, I see. Thank you for that.
I once had a column in Tokimeki Culture too. I heard it inspired a lot of young people to take up tea ceremony. Oh, I was so honored.
Tokimeki Culture has helped so many people discover the beauty of traditional Japan. Thank you for making such a wonderful magazine available to the public.
I actually gave an interview for their special on stage stored play once. A producer read that interview and cast me as the lead in a period drama. Wait, was that the hit show where you played the samurai from the Bakumatsu era? That's the one. Seems like Tokimeki Culture has a lot of fans in the industry too. I didn't realize that.
Of course. I subscribe to it regularly.
Thank you all so much. I know magazines aren't selling like they used to, but I believe Tokimeki Culture is the only one really focused on traditional Japan.
That's true.
Anyone can get information from social media nowadays. But this magazine bridges the gap between facts and cultural heritage. Tea ceremony, kabuki, sword arts, these traditions take years to master. Some people work to preserve that knowledge, others long to receive it. I want this magazine to be a bridge between the two.
Mr. Kaido, I heard from Keiichi about the magazine's uncertain future.
You mean shutting it down?
Yes.
It's not final yet, but we are seriously reviewing its future.
What? Tokimeki Culture is shutting down?
Oh no! So many people are going to be heartbroken.
A friend of mine said it was a feature in Tokimeki Culture that inspired them to become a potter.
I've heard the same from people in our tea school too.
I chose this path after reading Tokimeki Culture, which my mother loved.
I had no idea.
Tokimeki Culture doesn't just share traditions. It inspires people who want to carry them forward. That's what I wanted you to see today. That's why I brought you here.
So that's what this was all about.
I hope you don't mind. I know Keiichi's been trying his best to say all this. But it's hard to get through when it's just coming from someone inside the company.
Tokimeki Culture really is a fantastic magazine. I've heard theaters stock it because so many people buy it after shows.
I see. I hear what everyone's saying loud and clear. I thought Tokimeki Culture no longer fit the current market. That's why I was considering shutting it down to keep the company afloat.
If it were truly underperforming or bleeding money, I'd understand.
You're absolutely right. Just like I want to keep the company going, there are people who want to keep Japan's tradition alive. I realize now Tokimeki Culture needs to keep answering that call. I was so caught up in keeping the business afloat, I may have forgotten what kind of impact a magazine can really have.
Mr. Kaido.
Keiji, let's meet up again tomorrow to revisit things.
Yes, sir. After that, Mr. Kaido scrapped the idea of shutting down Tokimeki Culture and decided to restructure the magazines running in the red instead. Budgets across all departments were reviewed, and the final decision satisfied everyone. However, Mr. Kaido, after reflecting on the whole Tokimeki Culture issue, decided to step down as president.
Can't believe Mr. Kaido actually resigned.
He said something about getting back to his roots and writing a novel while traveling.
Who knew? The guy who loved flashy stuff was a lit geek at heart. Well, guess we'll just have to do our best to get his book published someday.
Yeah, publishing's tough right now, but we'll push through together. Oh, I'm getting a call.
Keiichi, are you wearing a suit to tonight's kabuki show?
I'm the editor of the cultural magazine. Of course I'm going in a kimono.
Knew it! So, it's a kimono date, huh?
Nagisa and I have been going on dates now and then, slowly building something real. Thanks for watching until the end!
Then smash that like button and subscribe.